So today we are talking about tally marks and tally charts. So you need to know the word tally mark and you need to know the words tally chart. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how I would be counting if I were tallying. So I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to stop there for a minute. So, if you look at how I counted 1 tally mark, 2 tally marks, 3 tally marks, 4 tally marks. When I did the 5 tally mark, I grouped them all together and I made it cross over the other ones. That's my number 5. That helps me see easily that I have a group of 5 here. Then I keep going, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then again we have another group of 5, so I slide to do the 10. Okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and show you some red tally marks here. Go ahead and count how many you think I just made with just the red tally marks. Okay, if you said that there were 7 red tally marks, you were correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. Okay, so we just talked a lot about tally marks, but we can use tally marks in a chart. Let me show you about that. Okay, so this says read tally charts. Some children named their favorite collections. Each mark stands for one child. That's a tally mark, right? Each one of these 5 tally marks stands for 5 children. Our favorite thing to collect, and then the total. Here we have our favorite thing to collect is shells, and they did some tally marks. Or their favorite thing to collect is stamps, and they did some tally marks. So if we count these tally marks, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why they wrote the total 4 over here. Down here, we see a group of 5. So we don't even have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We just know that whenever you see that, it's always a group of 5. So they started counting on. They said 5, 6, 7. And then they wrote 7. Now the question down here says more children like to collect something. Are there more children that like to collect shells or stamps? I know that 4 and 7, I know 7 is greater than 4. I can also see that there are more tally marks next to the stamps than there are next to the shells. So that's why you would write stamps. Now I'm on page 600 in your Go Math workbook. Up at the top here it says, do more children like chicken or pizza better? So the graph says food we like, and your choices were chicken or pizza. And it looks like we have this many tallies for chicken and this many tallies for pizza. Okay, and then they reminded you down here that each one of these is a tally mark. It stands for one child. Then this stands for 5 children. Okay, it says you can use a tally chart to collect information. So we already see that they counted up the chicken for us, 1, 2, 3, and they wrote 3. You need to go ahead and count up this and write the number over here. And then you should be able to see that more children like pizza, right? Okay, you probably put an 8 up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We say 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8. 8 is more than 3, so more children like pizza. Now down below, you're going to complete this tally chart. It says boys and girls in our class, and we need to fill in the totals. So you're going to count the number of tally marks and rate the total. Then you're going to count the number of tally marks and write the total. Once you've done that, you can answer these questions. It says use the tally chart to answer each question. Number 1, how many girls are in the class? Write the number of girls. Number 2, how many boys are in the class? Write the number of boys. Number 3, how many children are in the class in all? How many children are in the class? And then number 4 says, are there more boys or girls in the class? So you're going to write which there is more of. Now on page 601, we have a chart about favorite sports. So it says complete the tally chart. Our favorite sport. We have t-ball, soccer, and swimming. You need to count the number of tallies and write the total for each one at the end of the chart. After you've done that, then you can use the tally chart to answer these questions. Number 5 says, how many children chose soccer? Write the number of children. Number 6 says, how many more children chose t-ball than swimming? Okay, so we kind of need to figure out the difference. How many more children chose t-ball than swimming? Then down on number 7, it says, which sport did the most children choose? Circle which one. Number 8, it says, write your own question about the tally chart. If you need some help with that and you have a device that can read QR codes, you could go ahead and scan this and watch the little Math on the Spot video that goes with this question. So it can help you write your own question about this tally chart. Number 9 says, Sam asked some other children which sport they like. They all chose swimming. Now, the most children chose swimming. How many children did Sam ask? Interesting. Okay, so you need to look back up at your chart and answer the question with the number of children Sam asked. Then when you're ready, move on to page 602. So up here we have our tally chart, and it says remember to write the total before you move on. Okay, write the total in here. It says our favorite season. We have winter, summer, and fall. It says connect symbols and words. Complete each sentence about the tally chart. Write greater than, less than, or equal to. So these bold words are going to be your answers. Number 10 says the number of tallies for summer is blank the number of tallies for winter. Okay, so is it greater than the number of tallies for winter? Is it less than or equal to? So the number of tallies for summer is either greater than, less than, or equal to the number of tallies for winter. Then number 11, it says the number of tallies for winter is greater than, less than, or equal to the number of tallies for fall. You need to write your answer on the line. Number 12, the number of tallies for fall is it greater than, less than, or equal to the number of tallies for summer? Comparing fall and summer. And then number 13 says the number of tallies for summer is greater than, less than, or equal to the number of tallies for both winter and fall. So after you've added up the number for winter and fall, is summer greater than, less than, or equal to that number? Then number 14, it says look at the chart. How many tallies in all? Okay, so you can either choose this, or this, or this, or this is the number of tallies in all. And there's only one answer. So you just fill in the bubble for which one is the answer. All right, you guys, great job at reading tally charts.